All right, hi guys. I hope you're having a great evening. If you are out right now, you will see that the moon is just now rising. Gorgeous moon tonight. It's coming through a lot of particles in the air. Still a lot of burning going on right now, so the light traveling through that atmosphere is getting scattered. So our moon looks orange or kind of red this evening. What you'll notice as it gets higher and higher in the sky, that orange tint goes away. So if you go out here in an hour or so, you'll notice that the moon isn't orange anymore. It'll definitely be a whiter moon. All right. So we're just past the full moon, and if you look really closely, you can see those maria. You can see those dark spots on the moon. Okay. So some of you have had some questions about filling out our sky dome. All right. So our sky dome looks like this. I don't have a blank one and I can't get into my classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and use the one that I've already filled out. Usually what we want to do is we want to put south here in the middle part, right? This is just a graph. That's all this is. This down here is the direction that you're facing, right? So if this is south, this would be southeast, this would be east. This would be southwest, this would be west. If you want to put east in the middle, you can definitely do that. Then this would be northeast and this would be north. This would be southeast and this would be south. You might have to definitely change that. If you use this on east, you're definitely going to need more than one of these. But if you use south, you should be good. So that's what this angle is. So you have to figure out what direction that you're facing. These lines here, as you go up, these are representing what's called the altitude. Okay, so altitude is just the height above the horizon, the angle above the horizon, not just the height. If you look how I've measured mine, this is 0 because this is the horizon. So the horizon is right there. The horizon is where the sky and the ground meet. And in Kansas, we're pretty flat. So there's usually not a lot on our horizon. If you look a little bit further this way, it's not quite as flat. But we can say that that flat part right there is 0 altitude. All right. So our moon is above the horizon. And so what we want to do is we want to measure the angle above the horizon. That's the altitude. Now to do this on your own, if you have an altimeter, you can definitely use that, but you don't need any fancy equipment to do this. What you can do is you can extend your hand. Okay, so extend your arm all the way out and put your pinky right there on the horizon. From the tip of your pinky to the tip of your thumb is about 20 degrees. All right, so right now we can look at that and we can say the moon is not 20 degrees above the horizon. Okay, otherwise it would be up here. If you go with your fist, that's about 10 degrees. And if you go with a couple fingers, that's about 5. So if we look at this, we can say that the moon is 5 degrees above the horizon. So the altitude of this particular moon right now, whatever time it is 5 degrees above the horizon. Okay. So on our graph, we're going to map that. These lines, if you imagine 90 degrees being directly up, right? So if we look at 0 and we go straight up, there's nothing up there, and straight up, that's called the zenith. That's 90 degrees above you. That's directly above you. So on our sky map, we have 90 degrees up here, and we have 0 degrees down here. So this line would be 15. This is 30, 45, 60, 75, and then 90 is going to be right up there. Okay. So our moon, what do we say, 5 degrees above the horizon. Now, I am facing directly east. I'm facing directly east. So on my graph, I'm going to come over here where I have east, and it's going to be along this line, and we're going to go up 5 degrees. So this was 15, so we're going to be about right here. So this is going to be your first plot if you're doing it tonight. What is today? I don't know what today is. April 7th. So you would put 4, 7 right here. Okay. Now, if you want to, I would sketch it or take a picture. I'm actually kind of out here taking pictures every night because I just really love the moon. All right, so there it is. So if we look at that, it's going to be 5 degrees above the horizon, has an altitude of 5 degrees, and it's going to be directly east.